Welcome back to the channel, Wheatzer's Whiskey and Watches. So I got a double whammy today in lieu of St. Patty's Day coming up. So we're gonna do two old fashions, and one will be called, let's call it a black and gold Irish old fashioned. We're gonna be using some Jameson whiskey. We're gonna be using some Guinness simple syrup that I made. I'll show you how I made that. We're going to use three different kinds of bitters. We got an orange, the aroma, and the cocoa bitters. We're going to garnish with an orange. We're going to homemade saline solution, give it a little kick, take it up a notch. And then we have another one called the Good Cork. So on this one, we're going to be using the same Jameson Irish whiskey. We're going to enhance it with some mezcal. We're going to give it some herbal Benedictine, which is this is a substitute made by Chuckaduck Bay. This is a local stuff, herbal liqueur. We're going to garnish it with an apple, but I'm going to attempt to shape it as a shamrock, give it a little kick. So let's see how this turns out in honor of St. Patty's. And today's watch, it's a new watch. I got it actually for Christmas, but it's a Seiko. Yeah, I know it's not from Ireland, but check out the band. I got an Irish flag band on there, so this will be a really good one. This is a new Seiko GMT, so let's kick this into high gear and get these drinks started. All right, let's start with our Guinness syrup, simple syrup, Guinness simple syrup, I guess. So we gotta have Demerara sugar, one Guinness beer, preferably the one in a can, but bottles, it doesn't matter, but make sure it's just the stout, nothing special. We're going to use a flat, this has a little bit of foam on it, but we'll use a flat 7 ounces, and then equal parts Demerara syrup, or sugar, and then so we'll use 7 ounces of that, and we'll slowly put it together and heat it up and see what happens. So heat up your, there it goes, your pan to medium heat. 5 is max for this, so I'll just put it on maybe a little over 3. All right, let's see here. Now let's drop in the Guinness, this pan top. Woo, that's warm. There we go. That didn't foam up. And then drop in your sugar. Equal parts. Perfect. All right, and then stir continuously. Kind of let it get to a slow simmer, but don't let it boil too much. And then we'll take it off and we'll put it in this bad boy. All right, that's as far as it goes. It's starting to bubble just a little bit. I'm gonna turn the heat off and let it cool, and we will bottle this up and get her done. All right, now that that's cool, yep, nice and cool. We'll move this stuff out of the way. You can set this down, and let's transfer this. See if we can do this live. I know I'm gonna spill, so I came prepared. Transfer this to this. Oh, perfect. No worries. Make sure all of that syrupy goodness comes out of there. That should be good. All right. Now let's put this into this, and we'll cheat with this little guy. And there you have it. Guinness Stout Simple Syrup. Oh, I made a little more than I thought it would, which is good because I'll probably use this up pretty good for these cocktails. I'm not gonna lie, I tried this off camera. I would put this on waffles. Holy cow, it's delicious. And there it is. Capped and ready to go. Guinness simple syrup. All right, first things first, ice. We are going to make sure you've got a nice cube in the glass, get that started. And then I am going to put the alcohol in last, the Jameson in last, so we'll mix everything previous, and then I'll put the ice in later so we don't get it so diluted. We do need it a little bit diluted. So first things first, let's put our Guinness simple syrup in. So the only thing we need with this is just 2 bar spoons. That's all we need. This is some concentrated flavor. I tried it earlier after I made it, and I swear to God, I'd put it on my waffles. It is so good. So we got 1, 2 of those. Doesn't get much more Irish than that. Put that down. We are now going to 4 dashes of the aromatic bitters. Angostura. 1, 2, 3, 4. And probably a little extra. We are going to do 4 dashes. So it's a 4-4-3. So 4 dashes of the chocolate. 2, 3, 4. And 3 dashes. Now you could mix this, pre-mix this, but this is just as easy. And 1, 2, 3 of the orange bitters. After that, we're going to do 2 drops of the saline solution. This is homemade saline solution. It's an 80-20 mix. So I don't have a dropper, so I'm just going to do 1. This little peeler works pretty good. 2, that's all you need. 2 drops. Just a flavor enhancer. Don't recommend it if you have a heart problem. All right, now the Jameson. So let's crack this open. All right, this is fresh. We're gonna do 2 full ounces of Jameson whiskey. That's a good pour. There's 1.5 ounces. And 2. Absolute perfect. Maybe. Now we will add our ice, and we will stir this puppy. And 2 of them got away. A little bit more. There we go. Easy peasy. Stir till chilled. Good enough. Now that your glass is ready, we are going to garnish with an orange peel. So I kind of like these thin peels. I use this, plus I don't cut my fingers as much. So what I like to do is take a couple of these and get it a little fancy. Like so, and then finish it at the end, like so. There we go. And peel that off. Oh, I only got 2, which is fine. So essence on the glass, a little bit of a squeeze. I like to put this on the rim. This didn't come out as fancy as I wanted it to. Maybe if I twist it a little bit, it doesn't matter. We'll put it just like that. Now for the pour. And you can probably hear my dog in the background barking at I don't know what. Neighbors working today. It's raining. I can't believe how bad it's raining, but we got a lot of stuff going on outside. All right, and there you have it. Look at that beauty. Now let's taste this bad boy. All right, the black and gold Irish old fashioned. Cheers. By the way, do you see that fancy cup? Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, You have to make this drink. You have to make this syrup. This balance is just outstanding. This is a daily. This isn't a St. Patty's Day. This could be a daily drinker. Well, everyday occasion, I guess. Just the right amount of bitters. This triple right here, Jameson, is so smooth, but full of flavor. You get the Irish whiskey kick. I'm sure the saline solution is just, and then you have the hint of orange. Everything about this is so good. Please try this. The only other thing I could think you could do is maybe smoke it with a little oak or maybe cherry wood, something like that. Maybe we'll try that next, but man, oh man, this is the luck of the Irish right here. Holy moly, what a good drink. I'm gonna finish this one and then we'll get on to number 2. The good cork after this. So, oh man, you gotta try this. Oh, that's great. Okay, one tip, make sure to always rinse, including yourself. Clear your palate, put a little water in there, clean that up. Unless you have 2 of these, rinse that out. That way we have no overlap. So, all right, now we're ready for the good cork. So, just a little tip. And it probably helps to not have so many of these at 10 o'clock in the morning. All right, let's get started. Okay, real quick, the garnish for this next one, which is the good cork, we're gonna use a Granny Smith apple, a green apple, but I went to the dollar store and I ended up getting some of these shamrocks. They're gel, they're cling, they go on the windows or whatever, so whatever shape you can find. So we're gonna open these up and we'll use this shape to transfer to the apple, and hopefully I can cut this out. This knife's pretty sharp. Pull these out of there. There you go. Yeah, they're just window clingers. So the big one that's in here, we'll cling it to the apple after I slice it, and then we'll, holy cow, are they sticky. This may not work, but this will give us a reference. But you'll watch this live so you can see me cut myself. All right. I am just going to slice one chunk off of here and another big slice out of there. There we go. That's all we need. Set that aside, set this on top of that. All right, let's trace this out. This looks like this might work. And there you have it, an apple shamrock. Perfect. All right, garnish is ready. All right, let's go for the good cork. All right, as always, put your ice cube in there, get it nice and chilled. Let's fill this. This one we'll put the ice in first. That should be enough. We will start with 1 ounce of the Irish whiskey, Jameson, #1 seller in the world. So, and there's good reason, because this stuff is tasty. We have 1 ounce Jameson whiskey. This is the triple. Really good stuff. Now, to spice this up, we're gonna use another 1 ounce of mezcal. Mia mama mi viejo. I hope I didn't. This stuff's really good. No additives, super delicious. We're gonna put another ounce of this. It already smells delicious. We are going to use the Benedictine substitute. This is the Krampus Chuckanut Bay. It's an herbal liqueur, so almost identical. And I just opened it. It's fresh. Oh, come on. Well, tough cork. Weak bartender. I'm gonna spill it all over. Oh, good pop, good pop. We are going to use a 1/2 ounce. Now, 1/2 ounce is pretty good because this stuff is 110 proof. So a lot of the Benedictine is pretty high proof. This is probably one of the lower ones, but remember, this was banned in the United States up until 2007. So, man, I can't even get this cork back in there. That's a good seal. All right, and then the Peychards bitters. This is what we use. Just 2 dashes of this, I believe. Yeah, little different one too. And stir. Perfect. Now we pour. Good pour. Now for our special little garnish. The Shamrock Apple. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I'm gonna leave it on there. We're just gonna put that in there, just like so. Just don't poke your eye when you drink it. And there you have it, the good cork. How cool is that? Let's dive right in. It absolutely smells just delicious. The mezcal really comes up. This mezcal, by the way, man, oh man, I can't say enough about it. We did a little taste test with the wife and I, and we picked this one as one of the best that we have here. So, and then you can smell the apple, just a really good, and the herbalness of that Chuckanut Bay liqueur, just delicious. All right, cheers, everybody. Oh, that's different. Not different in a bad way though, but different and absolutely delicious. It has so much flavor. There's so much going on in here. Maybe even, I mean, it's mixed with this and this and this and the bitters. I mean, it's got a lot going on. It's definitely Irish. It's definitely Irish. But the apple, man, the apple smells delicious in there. It's not weight forward with anything. Everything mixed really well, but it's definitely a little smoky, a little peaty. The herbalness of this Benedictine substitute is really standing out now. You can, on the second taste, you can really taste it, but absolutely delicious. And I can't wait to eat that apple once this has been fermented in there. So, man, oh man. Well, I'm gonna finish this one and then we'll get to this beautiful watch that I got. So stand by. Oh, this almost tastes like a scotch. Just like I made a scotch. Just delicious. All right, let's try this apple. Just as good as I thought it was. All right, now to the watch. So this, like I said, was a Christmas gift from the wife. So I hadn't had a real GMT watch, and Seiko just came out with these about 1.5 years ago, I guess. So I was excited to see this beautiful, beautiful rendition of Field GMT. So it's a Seiko 5 GMT Field watch. It's a SSK023. Price range around these is about $415 to $435. Case diameter is 39.4 millimeters. The thickness is pretty decent at 13.6 millimeters. The lug to lug, so from each side right there, is a 47.9 millimeters, so it fits super nice on your wrist. The lug width, of course, is 20 millimeters, so plenty of straps you can get for this thing. Water resistance of 100 meters, which is great. So a good field watch. You can dive in water with this if you wanted to. The movement is Seiko automatic 4R34, so it's got hacking and winding. And so that you can set that super easy. And then the crystal, both front and back, it's got a see-through case on the back, so they're both mineral crystals. So just a great watch, just a great comfortable watch. It's a great size, it's really legible. I love the black background on this thing. The glow on the hands is just phenomenal. It's just typical Seiko. I mean, I can do anything with this watch. I feel comfortable wearing it in any condition, and it's kind of sporty, so you could wear it in, you know, nice casual clothes or shorts and t-shirt, and then you can dress up with it if you want. It came with a stainless steel band. I really like the band. It's not the highest of quality, but it's a very comfortable band, so probably don't ever have to change it. Obviously there's upgrades all over the place with bands and stuff like that, so. But what a great field watch. One of my favorites. It's really hard to take off. I put it on a black leather band also with a deployant clasp. Looks really nice, a little dressier, a little fancier. So, but there you go with the Irish flag with the Irish whiskey to celebrate St. Patty's Day.